Hello, this is Schu. Today I urge you to vote by or on um, November the 3rd, 2020 of a candidacy of your choice. So please just go out and vote. Your vote counts, and I urge you to vote for Joe Biden. And why do I urge you to vote Joe Biden? I'll tell you why. Because Joe Biden has the leadership and skills than Donald Trump. Joe Biden will bring peace to this great nation of ours and unity around the world. Joe Biden also has picked for the vice president candidacy Harrison, a first ever black American woman for VP vice president. So all you people who support feminicity and femininity out there, like I do, then let's get the girl power to rock. The reason why I'm coming to you today, not by any sponsors, by Joe Biden's backing me up, or Karen Harrison, or anyone backing me up, it's me, Kyle Schu, because I feel that you need to hear this, that Joe Biden will fight for you. Unlike Donald Trump's past attacks on the liberals and the left wing, the radical left, as he calls them, which we're not radical left. We fight for justice and peace, and seek for truth and wisdom and guidance. But what our founders founded, that you see that Donald Trump has lied it since ever been in office in presidency in 2016. Donald Trump first mocked a reporter, and 2016, who was disabled, who couldn't stop shaking because he's disabled, when he challenged a report for ABC News. And when Donald Trump asked when the news reporters asked Donald Trump why did it make a disability for him, he can't help him shaking, he said, I don't remember. But see, members of Christ, Donald Trump does remember what he does. It's like that, reminds me of that old president back in the 60s and 70s who got kicked out of office. Richard Nixon. He says, I am not a crook. I do not tell a lie. But you know what? Each and every time we listen to Donald Trump, he does tell a lie. He is a crook. The once in a time, holding the Bible high, puts it down and says, I believe in God. But then when the reporter asks her, do you ask for forgiveness? He says to the reporter, well, why should I ask for forgiveness? Should I ask for forgiveness? Everybody in the right mind should ask for forgiveness in life as a true Christian and true person of faith. Even if they don't go to church, we need forgiveness. After that, Donald Trump also, this year, protested in Black Lives Matter when he tear gassed people and riots, mostly black people and white Americans, young and old, in the Episcopal Church in Washington, D.C., when, with tear gas, holds up his Bible, poses for it, and leaves. But yet, some people think that Donald Trump is God. Some people say that they listen to Donald Trump and say that when COVID-19 came out and Donald Trump said, more metaphorically joking around, drink chlorine, medically said as joking around, over 200 people in the United States, as facts shows on news reports as I seen and read, have drunk, chlorified, either killed themselves from it or seriously injured and had to get rushed to the hospital. All because of Donald Trump's reckless endangerment. He's not creating unity and peace, unlike Joe Biden does. Donald Trump keeps lying to the American people over and over, telling people not to wear a mask, and telling people not to social distancing. He wants the United States back open again. Back open's good again, But you gotta do it in a slow process and take our time. As we've seen that China was closed for a couple months when it first came out with COVID-19, and people are better now. Now COVID-19 is on the rise again. Even Donald Trump going to these big rallies, not wearing masks, not having his followers wear masks until now. Until he kept told about it and got warned about from local officials and Dr. Fauci. He now wears a mask for mostly for all people have masks on the rallies now. Even Donald Trump, though, in September, got sick with COVID-19. And his wife, Melania, and his son, Barron Trump. But then, that not stopped there. He goes around praying himself, when he's still sick yet, in a presidential car. Not only endangering his well-being, but others' well-being and his own staff. When the question was arised back, Mike Pence Mike Pence had it. One of the staffers arised again that Mike Pence staffers had it again. Mike Pence said, "No, I'm not going to quarantine. I gotta go out there for Trump." This bigotry and mockery got to stop in the world. Where's the love that we share, the kindness upon the air, upon this great nation that we have to come and to live and stand by? Our founding fathers would want us to be in a peace and unity, not create division, turmoil. There's so many certain realities of Donald Trump that reminds me of President Richard Nixon back in the 60s, 70s when he calls the black people thugs, the no-good-life thugs. These black people are not thugs. These are people who want to be loved, who maybe were lost and confused and want to be got and want to come to someone that they can trust and believe. Not call them low-life thugs. This is because we see in rallies over and over on how Donald Trump attacks the radical left and the Black Lives Matter. This is not okay and not what I stand for. Because true love trumps Donald Trump's hate. True love Donald Trump's hate. Let's say it again. True love trumps Donald Trump's true hate. The hate that we see in Donald Trump when he rages on Twitter and casts people out, got kicked off and TV, a news thing back in October, as I read on Twitter. You know, always worrying about Joe Biden. Don't worry about Joe Biden. Worry about yourself. When people think Donald Trump is God, because Donald Trump said back 2 years ago, "I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one." You know, but we have to realize who is really the chosen one, Donald Trump, or what the Bible says, "I have no other God before me, Jesus Christ." Because Jesus Christ is the only chosen one. He's the King and Lord of Lords. So many times, people are upset at how the world is going. They're enraged, they're mad, they're sad, and frightened. More so fears and worries. Donald Trump says he boosts the job industry, but really the job industry is slowly turning down. When Donald Trump got elected, he said he was going to help with the coal and bring coal back to Pennsylvania. But these coal workers and coal miners in central western and all our state the Pennsylvania coal regions and throughout Pennsylvania never seen coal built fire plants again, electric plants, but instead gas or oil plants or coal mines coming back to life again. Except for this one time, Donald Trump kept his word. One time he kept his word. I remember in the coal region. But that's all. One time. Joe Biden will fight for your rights. Joe Biden will fight as Donald J. Trump says that Joe Biden bans fracking in Pennsylvania. This is not true. This is not right. As new outlets have confirmed before, that is a lie from Donald Trump. He is a crook. He is a lie. He did not tell the truth to the American people. Donald Trump told and said that the other voters were getting his votes and see him and lead him. But now it goes back on his word then. When, in fact, the real fact is Joe Biden never said he was going to ban fracking in the state of Pennsylvania. Donald Trump says he'll cut Social Security, which many Americans don't know about this. I do surveys for Donald Trump and Joe Biden to get insights. Because I'm Democrat. I vote for Joe Biden, Kamala Harrison. But I'm very insight of the politician, very politic and that stuff now. And I see what Donald Trump's doing. Donald Trump, by the year of 2022, in the middle of 2022, you're not going to have no more Social Security for Medicare, Medicaid. As he's cutting that funding. He keeps saying he he has a plan. But there's no plan yet. He keeps saying he has care to place Obamacare and people place Obamacare. But yet, when reporters keep asking ever since presidency, he tries to bypass it. When Joe Biden may not like to be Democrat president, but I like him and Kamala Harrison. You could say what you want, Joe Biden, but Joe Biden is an honest working man, working for the American people for 50 years now or over. He took a train each day to work, humbling himself. Works hard, long hours. Was a native of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Now lives at his house in Delaware with his wife, Mrs. Biden. Dr. Biden, Jill Biden, say. But this doesn't end here, friends, family, politicians, elected officials. We need a president that will care with integrity, with passion like Joe Biden does. Not someone like Donald J. Trump, who says that he's immune from the COVID-19. No one's immune from COVID-19. There's people that died over and over time yet again, and get second, third time, fourth time, get the virus again, and and stuff. Also, Joe Biden will not cut your Medicare, Medicaid, or Social Security. He will help it for many years to last. And bring the coal mines back, if I didn't say it already, bring the coal mines back to this great area of Pennsylvania. And also, for you workers out there in companies, increase possibly the cost of minimum wage. It's on the talks right now with Joe Biden this past year, 2020, before election. See, my friends, politicians, elected officials, my politicians, elected officials, I'm telling you today that it's a right and civic duty to vote for the people I choose. I'm not saying to vote for Joe Biden. You do not to vote for Joe Biden. Don't want to vote for Joe. Be my guest. You don't have to vote for Joe Biden. We can still be friends here. We can still be friends right here. We can still be friends right here. But Joe Biden will create not confusion and turmoil as Donald J. Trump did. Joe Biden will create peace and harmony. Kamala Harrison is vice president pick, the first black American woman vice president candidate for the presidency, for vice president for Joe Biden. She's doing a swell job. And the people who like the girl power, the woman power, and always want to be a woman to run an office, a woman to be president, a woman to work, more power to you, because Kamala Harrison is fighting for your rights too. Each and every day, Kamala Harrison is fighting for you. She fought very good with Mike Pence, and at the debate, telling Mike Pence, even trying not to laugh or point out that Mike Pence had a fly on him. But so many of us see these Black Lives Matter protests and rallies and black people in life, and we think that they are thugs. And let me tell you something, they're not thugs in life. They are God's children. We are loved. We're all loved, okay? Black, white, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, poor, rich, sickly, dying, mentally handicapped, disabled. We're all children of God. We're all children in the world. And that we should not fight over color, race, or sex, or gender, or equality, or anything like that, or race. Because when we do that, we have ourselves show bigger mockery in our hearts. When our love ourselves are blinding because we always want to judge others before we judge ourselves. And then we have to rethink, why do we judge that person? This is because of their skin color. This is because of what they're doing in the rallies. They're getting very mean and nasty, People got to know that I stand up wholeheartedly for Black Lives Matter, for the black people, and for all in the world. Just like the Bible says, I will fight for you. I will fight for you. The Bible says that for verses. I will fight for you. Well, you know what? I'm going to take that verse that God said, Jesus Christ said from the Bible, and I will say to you that Joe Biden will fight for you too. I mean, how true is that? Joe Biden will fight for you. He will fight for all your needs. He will not tax the low in income. He will not tax the wealthy. He cares for you today. He cares for you today. He's being true to that. Donald Trump has hate in him. And like I said, hate has no love. Donald Trump's hate really has no love. Donald Trump's hate casts out fear, worry, anger, rage, bitterness, and all. It creates not peace and unity, but division. And a world that's so broken and so undivided, we think that we really have to think it's just the end of the world. But it's not the end of the world. Because we have something much better, something greater to think that what Joe Biden can do for this great America, this great United States of America, this great nation of ours, can fix half our problems than what Donald Trump is doing right now. So many innocent Americans die from this COVID-19. Donald Trump doesn't care. He don't care. And then he says he gets real racist, like he is racist and snippy and arrogant and rude and selfish and only cares about himself, and says, and many more people will die. Many more people die from this COVID-19. Oh yes, many people will die. And this is not nice, because this comes into people as an alarming rate that he is not right in his head. He calls people little people, little Mike Bloomberg, so little, short, little Mike Bloomberg, or something like that. This is not right. Or little Mike and Rubio back in the past. Every time he's been investigated, from the Russian investigation to other investigations, kind of reminds me of Russia Nixon's investigations. So this is why we have to vote for youth that are in the youngers in the 18 to 20 range, to the middle class range age, and to elderly age class. I'm asking you out there to get out there and vote. Your vote counts. I'm being honest. Vote counts. It doesn't matter if I'm telling you to vote for Donald Trump, or Joe Biden, or a Democrat Party or a Republican Party, but your vote really counts on November 3rd. 2020. And like I said, you do a mail-in ballot, if you're a mail-in ballot and you can't do them, and your mail-in ballot is, don't have enough for a mail-in ballot, to mail it in, because the time's getting shorter and shorter on us, before the 3rd of November, when it's election time, then just go to your election, you just go to your county election office, and give it, hand give it, or put it in the mailbox, or in the kind of mailbox they have one, or just go personally give it to them. Because it's really important that your vote counts. So many younger adults say, why should I vote? Why should I vote? So many people that are younger don't have that enthusiastic like I do. I'm a member of Carbon County Democrats on Facebook for many years now. And what saddens me is, as I end here with this rant and today, what saddens me is that many of the Carbon County Democrats who have Joe Biden signs up, people break into their yards, break into their fences, break in on their porches, and rip the signs down like Joe Biden doesn't even care. Well, you know what? As I end this rant today and tell you to go ahead and head out to vote, your vote counts. You know what? My life, your life, all lives matter. But more so, Black Lives Matter. Joe Biden's vote counts for me too. Thank you. Kashi. Bye.